think that the main thing, dude, that you have to look at with this is PlayStation users who are just playing this game for the very first time. If you put them into versus, bro, it is painful. Like it can be very painful, especially if you're solo queuing. Like if you're not playing with friends, you're not having fun. Like it's just the reality. You're playing against kids who have been playing Gears for years, dude, for so long on Xbox. Now you can turn off crossplay. Actually, matter of fact, how do you turn that off? I don't even know. How do you change it, dude? The studio head's Mike Crump. Mike, I'm going to tell you something, bro. You got to do something about the simple fact of the matter. You got to do something about, like, versus. I mean, look, it's fun, but let's be real. This is absolutely, unequivocally not going to be fun for some people who are coming in on PlayStation. Just point blank. I just think, like, if you're expecting PlayStation users to get, like, to lock into this, who have never played it before, they're going to just feel like they're going to be just totally crushed after, like, 10 games of playing this, of versus, I mean. There has to be more. And yeah, Horde mode would be cool. I get why they didn't do it. It wasn't in Gears of War 1. I understand that. But I don't know, dude. You need to make it where private match you can go up against bots. You need to make it so that, like, there's other modes that, like, I don't know. Like, I just think, yeah, like training grounds where you're able to practice wall bouncing, practice a lot of this stuff, where it's not, like, all in versus, I mean, I guess you can practice it in campaign, but it's like, dude, there's just, I don't know, dude. I just feel like there needs to be more that's going to captivate people. And we're seeing the issue on Steam. The Steam numbers didn't even get to 5,000. I mean, that is a problem. That is a serious problem. So, like, I don't know, man. It's bad. It's really bad. When it comes to the Steam numbers, I mean, obviously people are not liking the lack of content in Gears of War Reloaded, because you have campaign and versus, and that's it. And honestly, dude, the more that I'm playing Reloaded, something that I think would have made a lot more sense is a Gears of War collection, Phoenix collection, where you have 2 and 3, where you got the campaigns, you got the Horde modes already built in, and Reloaded is just starting to feel more and more like, I just don't know, there's a lot of people who aren't going to stay on the game. They're not going to stay on the game for this. They're just not. I mean, I'm playing it and I'm like, bro, like, it's painful for me solo queuing in this. You need to have a full squad to play with, first and foremost, if you're going to play versus, in my personal opinion. Or, what's nice is you have 2v2 Gnasher execution. You can go to 2v2 Gnasher execution, which means that you only need one other person to play with. That's cool. That's probably what I'm going to play the most of in Gears of War Reloaded when we talk about versus. The Gnasher is overpowered, but it's inconsistent, I feel. Maybe it's just me. It's inconsistent, like, with hip fire versus aiming down sights. Things that should be hitting aren't. Things that shouldn't be hitting are hitting. It's like, it just is really inconsistent. But yeah, man, I'm a little bit worried about the longevity of Gears of War Reloaded. I think that let me put it like this, as a base game, it's like, okay, fine. PlayStation players who don't like the blender that is Versus, they can go and play the campaign. Awesome. Play the campaign a couple of times. Maybe they play it on casual, then they go to insane or hardcore or whatever. And then they come back to Versus, and they play Versus. And so now they understand the mechanics, the way the game feels, things of that nature. Awesome. But they got to add some stuff. I think they got to add more modes. I don't think they need to add more maps, personally. I don't think they do. But I do think they need to add more game modes. Like, I don't know, dude. And they need to add, with private match, they need to make it so that you can play against bots. Period. So that you can practice. Because you can't go into private match right now. You can't just play a private match by yourself, like against bots. Why, dude? Why can't you do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. So, if the Coalition, any of you guys are watching this, please, I'm begging you, add bots to private match. That's number one. Add more game modes. Add more modes that are going to be good for, like, I don't know, for, like, casual players, you know? A training grounds, something, dude. Like, you got to do this if, like, you want to keep people coming back to the game over and over again. And that's what's always been great about Horde mode. Horde mode's been great for when you don't like the blender that is Versus, you can go and play Horde mode and play casually with your friends. But if you are playing, like, do not play this game solo queue. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now, you play this solo queue, it's going to be painful. Unless you're, like, an ex-pro player of Gears of War, or you are absolutely god tier at Gears of War, don't do it. You don't want to do it. I'm just telling you right now. But that's it, guys. That's all I've got.